All right, Mom. I know you know I've got some other shit going on in my head, but I sent a video out a while back about the art of repression. And that I was trying to secure this place for our friend where she could create, recover, and all the shit that she needs that she's not getting. Not all of it. Woodruff. But good news is Angela and myself and Sayer, we got her, and we took her out to this farm for a visit to see if it was a good fit. Turns out Angela may secure it for some maybe future family events. We know Frances and her little nuts would love it. But it was fun. And our friend, I believe, loved it a lot. I think it was a perfect fit. She had some things that she had to juggle in her head or whatever. I was trying to nail it down that night because I know she's going to, as I say, vacillate. I was like, oh, paying the deposit right now. You're stuck with it. No, I got to talk to her. Tricks. Anyway, after some debate, she's going to get it. She's paid the deposit. I think she's going to get it. I think she's getting it for a month. One of her brothers is coming in for a little while, and the other brother's coming in, and her husband's coming up. I don't know for how long. So she's going to get some well needed time to herself in a place that's conducive to what she creates some art. So that's good. And I've been writing a lot of it. I got in a kind of a friendly argument with Angela the other night. I wasn't mad, but I was like, I'm putting all myself out there to YouTube and the world and to our friend who is an artist and a writer. And I said, well, putting myself out there, she won't show me anything. And Angela's like, well, sometimes you create art for yourself. I said, no, you don't. I said, create art to express yourself and share it to the world. No, sometimes you just do it for yourself. Yeah, whatever. Well, it turns out I've been writing some stuff. It's probably just for myself. Or at least not for public view, I guess. But a lot of it's short little ditties, poems, whatever. But I got locked into the big one. And I finally got the trigger that set me off. It wasn't a happy trigger, but I think it put me on potentially a therapeutic, happy path. I guess I wrote 6 hours yesterday got to the heart of the subject. I started writing at 9 this morning. I had to take about an hour break to deal with this clusterfuck over here. I quit writing about 4:30. I'm gonna go back in there later. I think I'm gonna rewrite part of the ending, but I think it's 14 pages, averaging about a page every 45 minutes. Not a very good average. Angela read the first 8 pages. I didn't think it was that good. And I said, can you read this? Just tell me, am I heading in the right direction or whatever? She read it. She said she loved it. She said it was really good. When she got to the last page and it wasn't done, she was just jonesing to read more. But I think it might be one of those ones I'm not going to be able to share, not because I don't want to or I'm embarrassed or ashamed, but it's because I got to get permission to protect some of the parties involved. They may not want, they may not want to be on YouTube or, anyway. I'm pretty close to finishing, and a pretty big weight off my chest. And having those anxiety and panic attacks, sick dog that I can't get healed, and that one's blind and dying. Woodrow. Anyway, this is one of the little ones that I wrote. About the time I got in a little, like I said before, I kind of got called out. It's just obsessing and stressing and just trying to help this person. And came to realize that I wasn't going about it right, and that maybe the solution was this place that we have got. She got it. So that's another big weight. If we can get her through the next 2.5, 3 weeks without just absolutely losing her mind, I think we can pull her through it. She was at the house the other night. Angela and I were talking to her, and she just thanked us. She said she appreciated all that we were doing, and she thanked Angela for the sacrifices I was making for her. She was making sacrifices as well. Anyway, she's thankful, and she said she felt safe with us. She felt like she had a safe place and she could talk. And so we're pleased with that. Didn't come about easy. All right, sorry, shut up. All right, this is called Closing the Gap with Space. right. Closing the gap, basically about getting this place so she can create. Closing the gap with space. Sometimes our boundaries can infect and weave, where retreat is the only cure. Though the ramparts we built around ourselves see that retreat on a faraway shore. Yet my escape is arm's length away and resides within my wife, while yours is blocked by concrete walls, palisades built of strife. I want to give you a separate peace, P-E-A-C-E, to untangle our boundaries weave, a sanctum of love where you can heal. This gesture I hope you'll heed. The distance between us will shrink the gap, a tourniquet to my bleeding heart. I push you away beyond arm's length. In retreat, I give you your art. So, collectively, we decided this was a good thing, and we went about it together. Angela saw my need to assist my childhood friend of 5 or 6 years old, whom I failed, I think I told y'all, twice before already. I just couldn't do it 3 times. So instead of butting heads, she joined the fight. Kudos to her. And kudos to my friend for having the courage to face yet another challenge. I don't know, I don't be able to talk about that, but we're going to put her in a safe place, do her work, she can be in nature, she can create, and she can get out of that fucking basement. And try and mend herself and start again. So, I got some other ones. If I get, some of them are embarrassing. But, you know me, I'm not too concerned about embarrassment. Maybe next weekend, maybe another day or two, who knows, depends on how I feel. I hit a giant brick wall in addition. Can't get the main power. We got to jump through so many hoops to get this power line out of the ground and moved. Fill out work orders. Get the engineer and the designer and all this bullshit. The excavator I got, he's like, look, I'm just going to dig the fucking thing up. Get a trench and throw it over there and bury it. I was like, fine. But if something were to happen, he would be liable. It's dangerous. Anyway, he wants me to go through the channels. Channels might be 6 or 8 weeks out. So I get this giant gaping fucking hole in the side of my house. Got guys in the wings waiting to knock the foundation out so I can start framing in spring. And I gotta wait some goddamn paperwork to come back. Whatever. Alright. That's my story for the week or whatever the hell it is. Y'all have a good evening. At least hope you do.